Hey, what's going on, everybody out there? This is Jake James Lugo with thecoalition.com, and I'm going to talk to you guys a little bit about Let It Die on PlayStation 4. It's being developed by Grasshopper Manufacturer and also published by Gung Ho Online Entertainment. It's a hack and slash for the PlayStation 4, it's free to play, it's exclusive to the console, it has a little bit of some elements that are borrowed from games like Dark Souls and Bloodborne, with a little bit of No More Heroes and that Suda51 flair mixed in for good measure. Now, I had the chance to go visit Gung Ho's studio over in LA to go play the game firsthand. I played the game for about 2 to 3 hours and change, and actually got a chance to interview the director of the game, Hideyuki Shin. I had the pleasure of speaking with Shin-san in detail about Let It Die after spending a significant amount of time playing the game. Overall, my impressions of Let It Die is that it's a good concept. I like the combination of the Souls-style hack and slash mixed in with the personality and the flair and the humor of something like No More Heroes. The similarities between Let It Die and something like Dark Souls or Bloodborne are very obvious indeed, especially right down to the difficulty of what you have to deal with when you're exploring the different dungeons and stuff. But what makes Let It Die stand out more often is that its humor and its personality and its flair are what really make it shine and make it something that a lot of people are going to take a second look at. But either way, guys, I hope you all enjoy the interview that I had with Shin-san. We talked extensively about the game. Don't forget to leave a comment on this video, leave a like as well, and subscribe to the Coalition's YouTube channel for more videos like this and other game-related videos here on the channel. I will talk to all of you guys again very soon. Peace out, and stay epic, everybody. How's it going, guys? It's Jake James Lugo here with the Coalition. Right now, I'm over here with Mr. Hideyuki Shin. I'm going to be talking about Let It Die for PlayStation 4. Shin-san, thank you for joining me. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
So, I got a chance to play Let It Die for a little bit, close to about an hour or so. There's a lot of different things that a lot of people are going to, compare this to. The Souls series, obviously Bloodborne, that comparison is obvious. But one of the things that stood out to me was this sense of personality, this sense of humor, to which, again, I just thought was thoroughly enjoyable. Tell me a little bit about coming up with, the narrative, the plot, and just some of the characters that we saw in, Let It Die?
この1時間ちょっとでプレイしていろいろ見てて、やっぱゲームプレイが他の人もプレイして分かると思うんですけど、やはりソウルズはブラッドマンちょっと似てるところもなんとなくあるんですけど、でもそれと別でやはり区別がついてるところが笑い取れるところがあって、でまず世界観のところのキャラ作りといろいろちょっと知りたいので教えてください。
グラスホッパーのゲームなんで、やっぱ世界観とかシナリオ、ストーリーの部分はもう他のゲームとは全然違うアプローチ。パッと見ちょっとダークな感じだけど、実際プレイしてみるとちょっとプレイヤーをおちょくってくるような形みたいなところでグラスホッパーらしさみたいなやつを出していきたいなとは思ってます。
So in regards to this, it is a Grasshopper title after all. If you're familiar with Grasshopper games, we do have a certain way of doing things. So we like to make things that are fun and interesting and unique. And a lot of times, people do tell us we're really way out there, but we're just trying to make something that's we think is fun and interesting and unique, and something that really you don't see anywhere else. So you just kind of take a look at it. It seems kind of dark and gritty. All the violence and the whole thing's of death. But if you look really close, a lot closer, and you get into it, and you start playing, you're like, but there's just really weird stuff, and it's kind of funny and it takes you by surprise, and you get a laugh in here and there, and that's really that's what we do at Grasshopper, right? That's how we make stuff.
I thought it was hilarious. Just again, like you said, things take you by surprise. The Reaper with the skateboard, I thought was fun. Some of the references in there, some of the little kind of quirks and quips there, I believe it's DHI. I can't remember the acronym for it. Was Direct Hell Insurance.
Yes, Direct Hell Insurance.
Direct Hell Insurance. DHI is an actual insurance company in real life, so I thought that was kind of a bit funny. Are there any other kind of fun references or such as players play the game that they're going to see, or it's going to be reference to maybe pop culture or anything of the sort?
ゲームの中でまず死にはスケートになっているところが面白いですね。すごい笑えるんですよ。でまた何ですかね、ポップカルチャーとかいろんな日常のものにレフェランスが若干あるようなものって、例えば保険が DH なんですよ。ダイレクトヘルインシュランスですけど、アメリカに実際に DHI っていう 保険会社があるんですよ。
あ、そうなの？
Just to let you know that I told him that DHI is an insurance company. He's like, really?
Yeah, it's an actual insurance company in New York.
So ニューヨークの保険会社なんですよ。
もちろん被らないようには気をつけて。
So we're trying to make sure that that we do not infringe on anyone there, right? So
I'm pretty sure they'll be totally fine with it. I mean, they'll get it.
まあ他にそういったようなレファレンスとかあったりするんですかね。
ありますね。結構散りばめられてるんで、そこを探して、これってこれのオマージュだとか、これをなんかリファレンスしてんじゃないかみたいなやつを探してもらいたいっていう気持ちもちょっとありますね。
So there are a few other things, and I think we'd like to tell you, but I think we'd rather have you dig for them and find them out because there are things like yeah, you look at that and it's definitely an homage to something maybe, but there are some things that if they'd be like, oh, they're totally like making fun of that, or they're totally that's totally something like, oh, I get it, okay, you'll find other moments like that, like you just had earlier, hopefully, within the game. And I think you're looking for a specific reference. You really want like one Doni or something. You want me to ask him?
No, yeah, sure. I mean, go ahead.
すごいなんか例えばみたいな感じで
例えばなんですけど、これ真似してるっていうよりかは本当にそういうポップカルチャーが好きなメンバーがちょっと世界観を作る中にいて、それが好きなものだったり、須田が好きなものだったりがちょっと形を変えてリスペクト込めて入ってるものがあるんですけど、例えばタイトル画面のこういうバシャーっていう電気のバチバチっていう絵とか、あれ何かに似てるなとかって思われたりしなかったかなって。
So there's a lot of things that the creative team has put into more or less. It's not really to like copy, but really to pay respect and like we think this is cool, and it's not really like it's not really to like steal or knock off for something, just to be like it's more of an homage with respect to like that was cool in this role, it's kind of in this kind of a form. So they'll take something, especially if you're familiar with like Suda 51, he loves a lot of Western pop culture, and
of course, yes.
So there are things that there are references to based off of like it's kind of looks like that. I mean, you saw the title screen, where he's in the and once you get into the game and he's on top of that pile of stuff, does that look kind of familiar?
It does. It does look very familiar.
Like that, right?
There was fun little moments like that with my time playing the game and such, which I think is great. Again, the timing of it is just sometimes it's so unexpected, you can't help but chuckle, which I think is great. And that, again, a lot of people are going to compare it just again aesthetically and such to the Soul series, but I think that's what I think you guys did. That it's just going to really give people like a second look, and instead of just dismissing it like another Souls style like game, it's going to be like, oh, this is something kind of cool. This is something interesting. Now, gameplay wise, which I think again, looking past all the obvious stuff. You guys, it's free to play and such like that. Do you think that this is going to be something that, people might be, a little bit more enticed to actually check it out? And again, just look past all that stuff. Is there going to be any one thing about the gameplay specifically that you guys want people to look forward to as they kind of like explore?
フリートゥープレイですので、やはりいろいろあると思うんですけど、フリートゥープレイ入って、それでフリートゥープレイだからこそ、それか、このゲームフリートゥープレイだから何か見てほしいものとかいろいろあると思うんですけど、それについてちょっとやはりお聞きしたいですね。
フリートゥープレイはもうこのゲームのコンセプトみたいな結構深いところから始まってて、このゲームデザインしていくうちにこれはフリートゥープレイの方がビジネス的に儲かるんじゃないかとか、そういう発想じゃなかったんですよ。もともとグラスホッパーがガンホーグループに入って第1弾目のゲームを作るってなった時に、よしフリートゥープレイでもう世界で勝負しようっていうところからスタートしてるんで、もう最初から決まってるもんですね。はい、まずここまで。
So he's making it easier for me to translate. So first, of course, in regards to things like free to play, when Grasshopper joined the Gung Ho group, it was started from the very first thing. Like the first time we're going to work on together, what are we going to do? And we decided it's going to be free to play. Let's take on the world with free to play and bring something awesome. And that was the very first part of how the free to play part started. And then that's when the Daikimon is going to continue. はい。
で、フリートゥープレイだからネガティブな言葉とか意見とかももらったことあるんですけど、もう絶対にペイトゥーウィンにはならないようなゲームのシステムサイクルを作ろうっていうところはもう徹底的に作り込んだんで、そこは楽しんでもらえるかなと思います。で、ゲームの中でも課金要素みたいなところはいくつかあるんですけど、大きくはコンティニューするってところと、ゲームの中で装備品とかをクラフトすることができるんですけど、そこの時間を短くするっていうところです ね。でもう一個がそのダイレクトヘル DHI の一つでもあるんですけど、VIP エクスプレスパスってやつがもらえることが買うことができるんで、それさえ買えばエレベーターのちょっとゴージャスなエレベーターがあると思うんですけど、あれを無料で何度も何度も使えるようになったりとか、あとゲームの中の要素で物をいっぱい集めるっていうシステムがあるんですけど、そこをよりスムーズに進めるためにデスバッグは拡張できるっていうものがありますね。あとはあれか、
はい、
スキルデカールってやつが定期的にもらえるんで、それで経験値を効率的に稼げたりします。はい、
So of course, when it's free to play, and we make an action game, for the West, for the world, free to play, there are a lot of things that well, first console, because it's PS4 exclusive. Console free to play doesn't seem to have a really good rep. People have a lot of negative, thoughts and impressions about it, and what we wanted to stay away from that. We wanted to make sure that the game was not pay to win, and there were a lot of things that went into it. It's like, well, what kind of systems are we going to be able to incorporate free to play in this kind of action game on consoles? And so they spent a lot of time going through things. A lot of things went out the window, and then what we finally came down to for what parts you would monetize in the game is, for one, is continues. Two is to cut time. So if you get blueprints, or not if, when you get blueprints.
The packages that I saw there, I think I picked up one, and then there was a second one that came out and it said about I think it was 20 minutes or something like that.
Right. So when you get enough materials to craft your weapons and armor, it takes time. They'll take 5 minutes, 20, maybe an hour, depending on how awesome it is. And then before that's done, you have to wait. But if you monetize, you'll cut the time. So that's just to get things a lot faster in that sense, to make it a lot more convenient. A lot of this is convenience, right? And the third thing is from Direct Hell and Sharon Sale for a VIP pass. So I think you saw 2 elevators. When you saw an elevator. One is kind of janky that you got to pay your
and then there was the nice elevator.
A really gorgeous, pretty one, right?
The one that closed really quick as soon as I went to enter.
Because you're not a VIP pass holder. If you have a VIP pass, you can ride that for free, so you don't have to pay your in-game currency, the coins that you collect from defeating enemies. You have to pay for that. Also, you'll have more space in your bag. The thing that so you're trying to collect materials to craft weapons and items, you're going to run out of space fast. So if you're trying to hold weapons, you're trying to have items that you want, resources, with your VIP pass, you'll have more space in your bag. You'll also be able to, from time to time during your VIP experience, you'll be getting special skill decals that'll potentially boost the amount of experience and coins that you get in battle, so that it makes things a lot easier. So it's just make your experience a lot smoother. So when you're paying, virtual currency, initial real money. It's to make the game not easier, not make you stronger, but to make it more convenient for people that don't have as much time to grind, I suppose.
Now, going off of that, because going off that business model and stuff, was there any talk or ideas thrown around about maybe during events for the holidays and stuff, people could buy different types of decals, different types of weapons or aesthetic pleasing stuff, nothing that really kind of makes it so your character's broken or overpowered and such, but stuff that makes your character look cool, like a Christmas or a Halloween themed item or something like that?
その予定としては、ホリデーか何かのイベントに合わせてキャラクター別に強くするようなものじゃなくて、見た目を変えるだけで課金するっていうものって考えてますか？
今はまだその予定はないんですけど、リリースした後に運営していく間でそういう季節ものとかイベントに合わせてちょっと面白いものを差し込んでいこうっていう計画はあります。
So there isn't current plans for launch to have things like that aesthetic things, but when it does hit live ops after it is released, there are going to be events and things that we are planning, and so putting things in like that, we can't officially say or confirm that there are, but it is things that we have definitely looked at.
Nice. Now, was there ever a concern, as you guys were creating levels, creating scenarios, creating the bosses, I got to see one of the mini bosses there and I got my butt kicked at least once, and before I destroyed him. Was there any sort of concern that it might be too difficult in some sections? Because again, these types of style of games, that's a connotation that goes with everybody when they think of that. Very difficult gameplay, trial and error, stuff you're not going to get it through it completely the first time around. Was that stuff you guys talked about as you were designing the game?
やはりゲームデザインの段階で難易度のバランスはやはりこういったスタイルのゲームは基本的に難しいんですよね。で難易度のバランスの調整とかはやはりどういったスタイル、プランニングとかはどういった形で行ったんですかね。やはり難しいけど、一発では絶対クリアできないみたいな形で、多く見られるんですけど、そういうバランス調整って、ちゃんと見てるのかなって。
もちろん見てます。なのでゲームスタートからチュートリアルからある程度の初めてのボス、中ボス行くぐらいまでは割とすんなりいける形になってます。で それなりに自分のレベルアップしとけば、まあボスには負けないだろうってなるんですけど、やっぱその4回超えたあたりからだんだん難しくなっていって、しっかり装備品を鍛えてないとボスには勝てないような作りになってるんで、アクションがうまいからって言ってたまにあるじゃないですか、神プレイみたいな感じでとんでもない装備で最後までクリアしちゃうみたいな、ああいうことはもうできないような形にはしてありますね。
So, of course, in the beginning of the game, the first few state levels that you go up, it's pretty well balanced in the sense that it's a little challenging, but it's not too difficult to get through. Like you got to the mid boss, and at that point, it's like the first 3 floors. You can pretty much get by even if you're not so great at action, depending on what kind of equipment you have, and if you figure out patterns and whatnot. But up until the first main boss, things are going to get a bit more difficult, and without actually preparing properly by taking your blueprints to the shop, crafting weapons and armor, because regular things you pick up, they break pretty fast if you notice.
Yes, I saw that, yeah.
So you want to craft your weapons and armor, which is going to be part of your true strength, and not only leveling up your character with experience, but preparing them for battle with the right armor and weapons that are going to last longer, have higher attack power, and defend you better. And with that, it's going to be, without that, it's going to be a lot more challenging. So we do encourage people to put the time in, which also takes into consideration, no matter how good you are, you can still kind of get by if you're able to dodge everything that's thrown at you, but it's going to be difficult because you do see people that just like, okay, I got this one set of equipment, I'm going to go through the entire game. You can't do it with this game. It's impossible the way that it's made because there are level caps for your fighters based off their rank.
Yeah, I saw that. At some point when I went to go level up my character, I was only able to allocate a certain amount of points based on, I guess, my rank or my level and such before continuing on.
And based on progression is when you can unlock stronger fighters, which they can then level up and it's going to kind of keep going on. So in that sense, you can't just take your main one and go all the way through unless you're, pretty much, it's pretty much not possible because, things do get difficult and you won't be able to get that much stronger. But that's why it's encouraged. And also another factor is, even if you're really good, and if you're not very good for the casual players, if the casual player spends more time to get really awesome equipment, that even they can progress, pretty well through the game without a problem.
Interesting. Now, to wrap everything up here, I wanted to know a little bit about the design of like the levels or like the stages or like the certain like areas as you go up the tower and some of the enemies. I thought that some of the enemy designs looked pretty cool. Again, I saw a mechanical enemy was like a robot that was like flying around. I saw like, I guess, crazies or zombies or other human beings like running around like trying to kill each other and such, and then obviously the boss that I saw, which looked like this giant hulking amalgamation of stuff. Like, just how insane do the levels and the designs of the characters get as you go further up on the tower?
見た目でやはりいろんな敵だったんですよね。そのスクリーマーとかヘイターとか、またそのロボット的なそう中国のそうあとまた中ボスにそのグロテスクなでっけえやつがあったんですけど、やはり進行していくとよりなんか変わってる辺、それかなんか何ですかね、デンジャラスなものに出会ったりするんですか？
もう出会ったりしますね、それは。はい。でも同じキャラクターでも上の方行くとちょっと違う形で出てきたりするんで、そこはちょっと楽しみにしてもらえたら。
Yes, as you continue to progress through the game, you're going to come across different and more interesting looking enemy characters, and even if you think you've seen it before, they might not actually be exactly the same. So
Interesting. Finally, is there any one thing that you think that players are really going to take a liking to, or one thing that you want to say to players that are interested in this game?
このゲームに興味持っている人とか、あとはさプレイヤーになってくれる人には、その一言とか、これをぜひ見てほしいか、これをぜひしてほしいっていう何かがあれば教えてください。
よくぞ聞いてくれた。もうレッド・イット・ダイはもう PS4 のタイトルでフリートゥープレイなんですよ。でネガティブな印象を持たれてる方もいるかもしれないですけど、本当にフリートゥープレイで楽しめる作りにしてあるんで、そこは期待してもらえたらなと思います。でゲームの内容も本当フルパッケージのゲームに負けないぐらいのコンテンツ量とクオリティで作ってますんで、本当にプレイステーション4を持ってる人だったらもう絶対ダウンロードしてまずは2時間プレイしてもらいたいなと思います。
So, Let It Die is free to play, and there are a lot of negative stigmas that go with free to play, and we really hope to break that because we've put a lot of thought into how the game is going to run as a free to play game on the PlayStation 4 as a console. Now, a big thing is because it is on PS4. It's going to be on PS4 when it comes out. If you have a PlayStation 4, you've got nothing to lose. I mean, come on, just download it, play it for a few hours, and really get into it and just see how much fun it is because we've put so much thought and work into it. There's so much content in the game that we feel it rivals, if not it's greater than a lot of the package games out there that you're going to pay money for. So give it a chance. You've got nothing to lose. You got a PlayStation 4, download it, play it for a few hours, have fun, and we really hope that you enjoy it.
Sounds awesome. I mean, I can't wait to play more of it. And I also think that a lot of people are going to probably start cosplaying at conventions. The Grim Reaper, I think, what's his name? It's
Uncle Death.
Uncle Death. So, and it just looked hilarious and it was just fun to me. But thank you, Shin-san, for talking with me about the game. I think it's going to be awesome. I can't wait to play some more. And I will be back with some more stuff for you guys. Talk to you again real soon. Peace out. Stay epic, everybody.